I'm on mute again. Sorry, guys. First game of the season. We're here for the kickoff of the NFL. We've got the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Detroit Lions in what's sure to be a fantastic game. Thank you very much for everyone's joined us so far. Can we say hi in the chat? Just past 1 a.m. here in the UK, but we're here ready to watch some football, some real football. So come and keep us company. Come and say hello in the chat. This is going to be the Detroit Lions starting us off from their own 25 on first down. It's a handoff on first down, run up the middle, and a good start for the Lions. It's an 8-yard gain. So welcome to the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Detroit Lions versus Kansas City Chiefs. It's week 1 of the NFL season. Let us know what your score predictions in this game is going to be. It should be a close one. So 2nd and 3 for the Lions. Jared Goff under center. It's play action pass under pressure and ends up throwing it at the feet of his receiver. That's going to set up 3rd and 3.
Within a minute, just watching 2 minutes of ads.
So come and say hi in the chat. Come and keep us company. It's going to be going till about 4:30 in the morning for us in the UK. Let us know what your thoughts are on today's game. It should be a close one with the Chiefs without Travis Kelce in this one, and of course Chris Jones. Let us know who you think is going to win this one and by what score. Put my score prediction in the chat in a second. So it's 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Goff's in shotgun. Snap back to him. Under pressure, throws down the right-hand side. It's over the head of his receiver. Sets up a 4th and 3 and a good start for the Chiefs defense. The Detroit Lions punt team comes out. So a great start for this Chiefs defense, and Patrick Mahomes and that offense are going to get the ball nice and early in this one. So the punt is up. Good punt as well, all the way down to the 8-yard line. But good coverage from the Detroit Lions special teams unit. Tackled down around the 13-yard line. That's where Patrick Mahomes and the offense are going to start. Andy in the chat, I think the Chiefs, even without Kelce, go Pats, is back in the Chiefs. Andy, let us know what your score prediction is going to be in this one.
See what I did there? Go Pats. Go Pats.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Trips left formation. It's a shovel pass. And it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire to the right-hand side. Decent gain on first down. Okay, 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. The handoff to Helaire. Up the right-hand side. Gains 3 yards. Can set up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and short for the Chiefs. So I just put my score prediction in the chat. So I'm going with the Chiefs winning this one 27-21 is my score prediction. Even without Travis Kelce, I think they've got a lot of weapons. Could be even more points scored in this one. We'll see how it goes. So it's 3rd and 2. Spread formation for Patrick Mahomes out the shotgun. Snap back to him. And he finds his receiver. It's a 1st down for the Chiefs. Finds McKinnon. Under pressure, Patrick Mahomes stood in there. Managed to find McKinnon coming across the formation. That's my 1st down for the Chiefs. Spread formation again for Patrick Mahomes out the shotgun. Snap back to him. Fired left. It's Noah Gray with the catch. Looks to be a 6 or 7 yard gain. Could get quite a lot of targets today, Noah Gray, stepping in for the injured Travis Kelce in this one. So we've got 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Under centre now, Patrick Mahomes. Single back formation. Play action pass. Scrambles out to his right. And ends up throwing the ball away just before he's hit. He's going to set up a 3rd and 5. Good coverage downfield from the Detroit Lions secondary.
You got 2 TVs in the house.
So it's 3rd and 5 is going to be for the Chiefs now. Patrick Mahomes out the shotgun. He's got trips right formation. Up at the 36-yard line. Snap back to him. Moves around in the pocket. Sets off running. And he's brought down after just a 2-yard scramble. It's going to be 4th down. And will this be a Chiefs punt? It is. It's going to be a punt for the Chiefs. So a good stand in the end by the Lions. 4-man pressure managed to contain Mahomes right inside the pocket. He tried to get out of it up the middle, but then got tackled from behind. It's the 4th and 3 for the Chiefs. And the punt is up. Fair catch call for right down at the 9-yard line of the Detroit Lions, and that's where they'll start their second drive. Jared Goff coming back out. So our first game break in this one. Thank you for everyone who's joined us so far. This is the NFL UKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs. It's week 1, and finally, we have the NFL regular season. Some real football with teams going at it. Let us know your thoughts on today's game and score prediction. So I put my score prediction in the chats already. I have the Chiefs winning this one, even without Travis Kelce or Chris Jones. I think it'll be close. I think there could be quite a lot of points once the team settle down a bit. I think there could be quite a lot of points scored in this one. I've got the Chiefs winning by 6 by a score of 27-21. So let us know what your score prediction is in the chat as well. I mean, we are Patriots fans here at NFL UKOPS, but let us know which team you're supporting this NFL season and your thoughts headed into this season as well. What's your team's chances of being successful? What would you count as a successful season for your team as well? From a Patriots standpoint, if the Patriots can make a playoff, make it to the playoffs, that would be a successful season. Bearing in mind they've got such a tough AFC East division this year. We'll be live streaming on Sunday. We'll be doing a 6 o'clock game, and then we'll follow that up with the Patriots game against the Philadelphia Eagles at 9:30. So make sure you join us on Sunday for our live stream of the 6 o'clock game. We'll be announcing that on our YouTube channel. And then at 9:30, we'll be ready for the Patriots opening game where, fingers crossed, they can pull off a major shock against that talented Philadelphia Eagles team led by Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl runners-up. Hopefully, the Patriots don't get blown out in that one. So again, thank you very much for everyone that's joined us so far. It's the NFL UKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs. Come and say hi in the chat. It's very early in the morning here in the UK. We're looking at 1:30 in the morning, going till around 4:30. Depending if this game goes to overtime, it could be longer. Come and say hi in the chat. Come and keep us company. Let us know your thoughts on the NFL season. So we're back for the Detroit Lions. Are going to be starting their second possession, having gone 3 and out on their first. It's 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Jared Goff in I formation. And here's a handoff on first down. And a minimal gain of about 3 yards up the left-hand side. Sets up a second down, 2nd and 7 for the Lions. So 2nd and 7 coming up. Jared Goff in the shotgun now. Motions the receiver across. Looks left and he gets tipped to the line and seems to hang in the air just for a little bit. Fortunately for the Lions, it does drop to the ground. It's going to set up 3rd and 7. It's been a good start from this Chiefs defense so far. Struggled to get anything going, the Detroit Lions. And so close to a tipped interception.
Chris Jones will be there. Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
Is it Chris Jones?
What?
Were you saying it holding out?
Yeah. 3rd and 7. Snap back to Jared Goff under pressure again. He seems to hold up, scrambles around. He's now in his own end zone and just gets rid of the ball. Finds a receiver. Good pass, but he looks 2 yards short of the line to gain. And I think it's going to be another Lions punt.
What's that?
He did well. Clock keeps going.
Should do an air guitar to that.
Jared Goff had time to start with, and then protection broke down, scrambled around, ended up in his own end zone and lofted it to the left-hand side. Found his receiver, but he was 2 yards of the line to gain. And it's a fake punt. And they just make the first down. What a gutsy call inside their own 20-yard line. And if you're going to beat the Chiefs, you're going to have to pull off some surprises. You're going to have to be courageous in a game like this. And the Detroit Lions, right at the start of the game, punting from their own 17-yard line, snap it back to the protector, and just push forwards for the first down. If you don't make it there, you're setting the Chiefs up inside the red zone. What a gutsy call. Let's see if that can get the momentum going for the Lions. So 1st and 10. It's a handoff up the middle. Spins out of a tackle and does well to gain a yard. Could have been a loss on the run there, but he gains a yard. Sets up a 2nd and 9 for the Lions. So clock ticking around, 8 minutes left in this first quarter. The Lions 2nd and 9 from their own 21-yard line. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Snap back to him, looking to pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught. And it's a 15-yard gain across the middle. It's a first down for the Lions. That's American football is all about a game of momentum. And that conversion off the fake punt could get the Lions moving. And hopefully they'll be hoping they can go down the field and score points on this drive and start to put a bit of pressure on that Chiefs defense and on the Chiefs offense. So it's 1st and 10 for the Lions. They're on their own 34-yard line. Jared Goff's under center. It's play action pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught for a first down and more. And the Lions are into Chiefs territory now. Got something going on this drive now. After going 3 and out on that first drive and looking like they were going to go 3 and out the second drive until that fake punt conversion inside their own 15-yard line. There's good rhythm throw on the slanting. So Lions into Chiefs territory now. They're on the 45-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Good push forward. Gains around 4 yards on that handoff. That's going to set up a second down. So 2nd down, Jared Goff in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Snap back to Goff. It's a sweep handoff up the left-hand side. Breaks a tackle. And breaks a 2nd tackle. And that's another 1st down for the Lions. Getting closer to that red zone. And give themselves an opportunity to score the 1st points in this game. So it's a handoff on the sweep to the left side. Finds a seam, makes a spin move. Breaks another tackle at the end as well. And all the way inside the 25-yard line now. Spread formation, snap back to Goff, fires out to his right. It's a 5-yard gain, and that puts the Lions inside the red zone. Can they take advantage? If you're playing against the Chiefs, if you get down inside the red zone, you need to be scoring touchdowns. So can they put some early pressure on the Chiefs by scoring a touchdown on this drive? They're inside the 20 now. Jared Goff back under centre. They've mixed up the formations pretty well so far on this drive. 2nd and 5. It's a handoff again up the left. And good hard running, 7-yard gain. Takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line of the Chiefs. And gives the Lions another 1st down. Remember, this drive looked like it was going to be a 3-and-out inside their own 15-yard line. Called a gutsy fake punt, snapped straight to the protector, who just made the 1st down. And now the Lions have the ball right on the 13-yard line of the Chiefs. Under centre again, Jared Goff. 2 receivers out to his right. Handoff up the left-hand side, though. Good running again. Really got something going on this drive. It's a 4-yard gain. They're inside the 10-yard line now of the Chiefs. David Montgomery on the handoff. Comes off to the sideline, hobbling a little bit. Takes a knee.
He's got a shoe on.
I think it's his boots got knocked off.
Oh. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. KC Chiefs Clips, thank you very much for joining us as well. Let us know what your thoughts are on today's game. How is this game going to go? So here we go. The Lions 2nd and 6 inside the 10-yard line. It's a handoff again up the middle. Good hard run. Oh, and he stumbled over. He's still going now. Tackled down. I think that would have been a touchdown. I think that would have been a touchdown had he not stumbled over, made an excellent move out, and it was going to be a race to the pylon, but then stumbled over. And that's going to be 3rd down for the Lions. So 3rd and 6. Can the Lions punch it in and score the 1st points in this NFL opening game? Shotgun formation now for Jared Goff. 2 receivers either side. Snap back to him. Stands in there, fires over the middle, finds a receiver. He's into the end zone. We've got a touchdown for the Lions. They score the 1st points in this game. And they take a 6-0 lead.
Touchdown!
So the Lions take the lead in this one. And remember, this went all the way back to them going through it inside their own 15-yard line on a fake punt, snapped straight to the protector. Just made the 1st down on that gutsy call, but then got real momentum up the field. Excellent running. Great passing from Jared Goff on slants. And it's Amon St. Brown that gets in there for the touchdown. And we've got the extra point pending. Straight down the middle. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead. So, everyone, how you met? We're excellent, Ron. Hope you're doing well. Let us know what your predictions are in this game. Who you're backing? Are we going with the Lions or the Chiefs in this one? So we're voting to win. So I'm going with the Chiefs. I still think they've got enough on offense and defense, even without Chris Jones and Travis Kelce, of course. So I put earlier in the chat that my prediction, I'm going with a Chiefs 27, Lions 21 scoreline. But the Lions, after stumbling the first drive and looking like they were stumbling the second drive as well, got something going there after that fake punt. And we're sure to have a close game in this one. Usually the opening games are, but I'm still backing the Chiefs to win a close one, 27-21. Let us know what your thoughts are. Get your score predictions in the chat.
Wow, Ron's gives prediction. That's good.
Andy's going Kansas as well. He's backing Patrick Mahomes. So that's a different question. Who do you want to win? I mean, we're actually Patriots fans. Usually, when the Patriots obviously had Tom Brady, the Chiefs were obviously a major rival. So I would have usually said we'd want the Lions to win this one. But as the Patriots are not really going to be rivals to the Chiefs anytime soon, we're just looking for a good game, an entertaining game, a close one. Not really bothered which team actually wins this one. Just want a tight game, entertaining, lots of points, and may the best team win. But nice for the underdog, the Lions, to win. But personally, I feel that the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, are going to lead that Chiefs team at home to a close victory. So Ron's going for the Chiefs as well. So far, everyone's backing the Chiefs in this one. We just see how that injury to Travis Kelce does affect them. Obviously, such a key target, a key weapon for Patrick Mahomes. Will they feel that miss, or are the other receivers on that team going to step up in this game?
Tony.
So obviously, KC Chiefs clips, Kansas for life. Let us know what you think, the score prediction. If you want to put a score prediction in the chat. Going to be a close one. Are you feeling confident in this game? Let us know. But thank you very much for everyone that's joined us so far. So here we go. The Lions just kicking it off back to the Chiefs.
Who's Frank Clark?
It's going to be a touchback, and the Chiefs are going to start their second drive from their own 25-yard line. So thank you very much for everyone that's joined us in the chat so far. I say it's 1:45 in the morning here in the UK. We couldn't miss the opening of the NFL season. So come and say hi in the chat. Keep interacting in the chat as well. Makes a much better live stream. So the Chiefs, 1st and 10, is the handoff up the left-hand side to Pacheco. Gets pushed out of bounds after around a 3-yard gain. So he said, who did Frank Clark go to? I think Andy said it was Broncos. Obviously, another big miss for this Chiefs defense. So Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Fires down the left-hand side, looking for Noah Gray. No, Noah Gray stepping in for the injured Travis Kelce in this one. He's going to set up a 3rd and 8. So short passes, that on the option routes that Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have got such a good connection. He is going to be a big miss in this one. It's a 3rd and 8 for the Chiefs. They're on their own 27-yard line. Trips right formation. Mahomes fires down the right-hand side, and it's a catch for a 1st down just inside their own territory as well. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. He stood in there well. Looked like a good route, deep out. That's a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. So, yeah, that's what I heard. I wasn't sure, but yeah. So, went to the Broncos, Frank Clark. So, they are missing a couple of key players from last season. So, 1st and 10. They're on their own 46-yard line, the Chiefs. It's a hand off to Sky Moore on the sweep. Good hard running, gains 4 yards up the left-hand side. So Sky Moore in his second year got his first touchdown for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl against the Eagles last year as well. Not a bad time to get your first touchdown. Sets for 2nd and 6. Be looking for him to make a much bigger impact this season. So right at the 50-yard line now, the Chiefs. It's a handoff on the sweep to Pacheco, but great tackle. Gardner-Johnson up on the tackle, and that's no gain, and that's going to set up the Chiefs on a 3rd down now, right at the 50-yard line. So at least they have Derek and Nardi. They're going to need some players to step up. It's not the same Chiefs team, but they are the new dynasty following the Patriots, and I expect them to be right there in the playoffs fighting for the Super Bowl again. Snap back to Mahomes, scrambles out to his right on 3rd and 6, still scrambling. And it's going to be close. Pushed out of bounds right at the line to gain. Let's see where they spot it. It's very, very close. And it is going to be a Chiefs first down. And the play clock and the game clock hit 0. That's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Lions leading this one 7-0.
Sounds quick, isn't it?
So the Chiefs looking to get something going on this drive after the Lions scored on their second possession. After it looks a great call now, going for it on their own 13-yard line, a fake punt, snapped back to the protector, needed 2 yards, got 2 yards and a bit, and then never looked back from there. The Lions offense, good mix of run and pass, drove down the field, and finished off with a St. Brown touchdown pass from Jared Goff to give the Lions a 7-0 lead in this one. But Patrick Mahomes has got the Chiefs team rolling now with a first down into Lions territory, hoping to answer straight back. So where are they on the field? So they're right down now inside the 45-yard line of the Lions, looking to answer straight back. Just let you know, we are running a competition at NFLUKOPS this season. It's called the NFL Pick 6 competition, where each week you pick we pick 6 games. You just need to pick the winners. Then each week that will continue to roll all the way up to the Super Bowl. And whoever has the most correct picks throughout the season will win an NFL jersey of their choice from the NFL shop. So the link to that is in the chats right up at the top. I can put it in there again if anybody wants to have a look at that. So I put it up at the top there. Entries to that competition close on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time or 5 p.m. British Summer Time from over here. So check that competition out and you've got a chance to win an NFL jersey of your choice. So going into the second quarter, Chiefs down right around the 45-yard line of the Detroit Lions. So first down for the Chiefs. Snap back to Mahomes. It's a quick pass out on the wide receiver screen. Managed to gain 4 yards. So they're down to the 40-yard line of the Lions. Sets up a 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Single back formation for the Chiefs. Two receivers out to the right-hand side. It's a play-action pass. Time for Mahomes to throw over the middle. Wide open receiver. It's a first down for the Chiefs down to the 25-yard line. Had a lot of space over the middle. And it sets up a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Valdes-Scantling, of course, came across last season from the Green Bay Packers. Nice hitch route over the middle. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 25-yard line. Snap back to Mahomes, looking to pass. Fires over the middle. Hits his receiver's hands, but falls incomplete. Going to set up a 2nd and 10. He was under pressure again. Detroit Lions defensive line has got off to a good start in this one, putting Mahomes under a lot of pressure. Of course, missing his safety blanket in this one. No Travis Kelce due to that knee injury he picked up in practice this week. They'll be hoping that he's not out for too long this season. Such a key piece of that offense. So 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Trips left formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Mahomes. Starts moving around in the pocket. Sets off scrambling. Makes a move. He's down to the 10-yard line and steps out of bounds. Classic Patrick Mahomes. Makes time for himself. Fakes the shovel, which made the defender coming up to him hesitate just that little bit. Scrambled out to the left-hand side. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs. The sort of play that only a few quarterbacks in this league can make. Under pressure in the pocket, found a gap, fakes the shovel, and scrambles out right down to the 9-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs and a chance to answer straight back. Under centre now, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. It's a handoff to Pacheco up the right-hand side. Good burst. And takes the ball all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the Chiefs knocking right on the door. 2nd and goal is going to be from the 2-yard line. And can the Chiefs tie this ball game straight back up? So a bit of misdirection there. Had a receiver on the motion coming across to the left. Handoff to the right to Pacheco. So snap to McKinnon. Some trickery. And Kadarius Toney on the sweep managed to scramble down to the 1-yard line. So a bit of trickery. We know the Chiefs like to do it down inside the 5-yard line. We see some bowling ball moves from Patrick Mahomes, but this time it snapped back to McKinnon, who handed it off to Mahomes, went out to the left and handed it on the reverse to Toney. But it was good contained from the defensive back on the left side for the Lions. So 3rd and goal, snapped back to Mahomes. Plenty of times to pass, throws to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown right at the back of the end zone to Rice. And the Chiefs get to within 1.
Touchdown!
So the Chiefs answer straight back to that Lions touchdown on their 2nd drive and take the score to 7-6. Mahomes had all the time in the world there. I managed to find Rice at the back of the end zone. Just settled into a space in that zone coverage in the end zone, and Mahomes was able to find him. So here's Butker for the extra point. And it's through the uprights, and we've got a tied ball game. So after both teams struggled on their first possessions, the Lions on their second possession, after that fake punt, work it down the field to take the lead 7-0. The Chiefs answer right back in this one. Some excellent plays by Patrick Mahomes on scrambles, making the throws under pressure, and eventually finds Rice in the end zone for the touchdown. And Butker kicks the extra point to tie this game up. And hopefully that's going to kick this game into life now. Expect a high-scoring game, back and forth. And we'll see who ends up coming out on top. Can the Lions now keep that momentum going that they picked up in that last drive? And keep that pressure on the Chiefs' offense to keep scoring as well. So KC Chiefs Clips is happy. Answer right back, Patrick Mahomes. Right back to the form you expect from him. And as Andy said, a big fan of Patrick Mahomes. Pat rules. You have to let us know if anybody did watch that Netflix series, Quarterback. It was really good to see Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, of course, Marcus Mariota, following them throughout last season and getting a real insight to their training regimes, their family life, and everything that, all the hits and everything that they have to take, all the preparation for games. It was really eye-opening, really entertaining series. So if you haven't watched that, I suggest you check that out on Netflix, the Quarterback series. I assume they're going to be doing a second series this season. They haven't announced who the quarterbacks are going to be. I think they try and take a top-end quarterback if possible, then a mid, and then perhaps a lower one. So it'll be interesting to see who they do pick to do that. I suppose they don't want to reveal who it is that they're following, because that, I don't know, that might put extra pressure on them and create that extra media on them. And they want it obviously to be as natural as possible following throughout the season. But you wouldn't be surprised if they followed, maybe if Aaron Rodgers agreed to it, maybe an Aaron Rodgers as a top-end quarterback might be open to it. Josh Allen might be open to it. Joe Burrow, that type of person you imagine could be open to having the camera sort of following them around. But we're looking forward to watching that at the end of the season. So the Chiefs ready to kick it back off to the Lions. Just under 12 minutes left in this second quarter. Tied up at 7. And the kick is up. And it's kicked right into the back of the end zones for a touchback. The Lions going to be starting from their own 25-yard line. So I really want to watch that, but I don't have Netflix. That's a shame. It's worth getting Netflix, maybe even just for a month, just to watch that series. It is an excellent series, following throughout last season, following those 3 quarterbacks. Really, really good. Jared Goff on 1st and 10 changes the play, goes under center. So 1st and 10 from their own 25. Motion right from the receiver, but it is a handoff up the left. Good hard running. Gains around 4 yards on 1st down. There's David Montgomery on the run. It's going to be a timeout for the Lions. It's interesting. So after that, I don't know if they got the time. Might have got the timeout before the play, actually. Said, do you like the Steelers? I haven't got a particular feeling towards the Steelers, really. As Patriots fans, you know, they're not a major rival to the Patriots. You know, we're more concerned about the Dolphins, Jets, and Bills this season in an absolutely loaded AFC East. So 1st and 10. So they did get the timeout in there before that play. So 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a play-action pass from Goff, fired over the middle to his tight ends. It's a 9-yard gain. Good hitch route. That's going to set up a 2nd and 1. The Lions come straight up to the line, seeing something they like. And Jared Goff sneaks it on 2nd down. Gains 2 yards and a 1st down. It's going to be for the Lions. There's no Chiefs clips. Why you asked about the Steelers? The Steelers somebody that you like, or is it are the Steelers somebody you dislike?
Where are they from? They're from
So 1st and 10 for Goff and the Detroit Lions offense. Up at their own 36-yard line. It's under centre. It's a handoff up the left-hand side. Good hard running again. Looks to be a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. It's David Montgomery. To set up a second down. I'll see hometown team, my home team. So do you support the Steelers as well as the Chiefs then? So 2nd and 7, I formation for Jared Goff. And it's a play action pass this time. Fired over the middle, and it's a great catch down at the 40-yard line. It's St. Brown again. A key target of Goff last season and looking to get straight back at it this season as well. Caught the touchdown, of course, earlier in the game for the Lions. And the Lions are back into Chiefs territory. So this game has really come to life now. After Lions scored on their second possession, the Chiefs answered straight back. Great pass from Jared Goff and a good sliding catch from St. Brown. Deep crossing route. So 1st and 10 for the Lions under centre. It's a handoff up the left-hand side. But a great push from the Chiefs defensive line this time. It's no gains, can set up 2nd and 10. So is it the game of Steelers versus Lions? Let us know what your thoughts were on that game. But you're way more of a Chiefs fan, understandably. I mean, the Chiefs are the next dynasty, aren't they? After the Patriots, that 20-year dynasty they had with Tom Brady, the Chiefs have taken that upon themselves now. And while ever they've got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they're going to be successful. Jared Goff, 2nd and 11 in the shotgun. Fired over the middle. Lots of space. It's a 13-yard gain. It's going to be another first down for the Chiefs. For the Lions, sorry. Looked like a great route coming across on the slant. There's Laporta. I think that's the rookie Laporta. Runs a defender, a linebacker over as well. So the Lions down to the 27-yard line now of the Chiefs. Goff under centre again. It's a handoff, misdirection. Up the middle, it's a 2-yard gain. And at the 25-yard line. So comfortably in field goal range now as well to retake the lead in this one. And what they're doing really well on this drive, and they did on the last drive, is control the clock and keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. It's what you always want to do when you're playing top quarterbacks, limit their opportunities. And the Lions have done pretty well so far. So 2nd and 8. Snap back to Goff. Fired out to his running back. Swing pass. And it looks like another first down for the Lions. They're inside the 20 now. And knocking on the door of scoring a second touchdown in this one. The game clock ticking right around the 7-minute mark left in this second quarter now as well. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Oh, he bobbled it. He goes through the hands of Goff and just managed to dive back on it at the 28-yard line under pressure from the Chiefs coming through. I'm not sure what happened there. The ball got snapped back and a receiver was motioning across. I don't know if it was a bad snap or it hit somebody coming across. It did. The tight end was coming across on a motion to block and it hit the tight end before it got to Jared Goff. So a bit of mistiming, and that can be a momentum breaker. It sets up a 2nd and 20 now for the Lions, right back at the 28-yard line. A shame for them. Snap back to Goff, looking to pass. Hits the running back out the backfield. It's a good gain. Gets a good bit of yardage back there, at least 10 yards on that pass before he gets knocked out of bounds. So it's be a third down now. Game clock ticking down right around the 5.5 minute mark. Sets for 3rd and 10. Can the Lions convert? Or will the Chiefs limit them to a field goal attempt? Jared Goff in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Tight trips right formation for the Lions. Snap back to Goff. Screen pass out to the right-hand side. The ball's out. It's a fumble. And the Chiefs dive on the ball. And it's going to be a turnover. So what an error for the Lions. It's all gone horribly wrong right at the end of this drive. After that snap, they hit the tight end. Knocked them back. Got 10 yards back. Set up a 3rd and 10. Sets up the wide receiver screen, and the ball gets knocked out the receiver's hands as he's fighting for yardage, and the Chiefs land on the ball. And we have the game's first turnover. And what a killer, where it looked like the Lions were at least going to be able to attempt a field goal to take the lead in this one. And now the Chiefs have the ball back with right around 5 minutes left. Plenty of time for Patrick Mahomes and that offense to drive back down the field and score points. It's amazing how just a small one play can change the momentum so quickly in this game. The Lions driving down the field with no problems whatsoever. All of a sudden on first down, the ball hits the tight end as he's motioning across, which diverts the ball from getting to Jared Goff. Luckily, got back on the ball. Set up in 2nd and 20. They gain 10 yards on that second down. On 3rd down, tries to hit the wide receiver screen. And the wide receiver, as he's trying to fight for more yardage, great tackle, pops the ball out. And the Chiefs land on the ball inside the 15-yard line. And now have an opportunity to drive down the field and take the lead themselves in this game for the first time. The Chiefs clip said, "My first ever football game I ever watched was the Chiefs play the Steelers in the playoffs. The smoke the Steelers. Let's know what season that was. But I bet that was great to see. Obviously, a hometown team, and obviously against the mighty Chiefs as well. Was that pre Patrick Mahomes as well? If it was played at the Steelers, it probably was. Because Patrick Mahomes has yet to play a playoff game. Which is amazing. Has yet to play a playoff game outside of Arrowhead, which is pretty amazing. It shows the success of that team that they've had over the last few years. So right around 5 minutes left in this second quarter. Plenty of times for the Chiefs to drive down the field. Can they take advantage off that turnover? They've got the ball on their own 7-yard line. Snap back to Mahomes. Handoff up the middle to Edwards-Helaire. Just a 2-yard gain up the middle. Just under 5 minutes left now. So 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs. On their own 9-yard line. Spread formation. Snap back to Patrick Mahomes. Looking to pass. Sets off scrambling up the middle. Fakes the pass and slides down. After a 3-yard gain. Couldn't find anything downfield. Generally contained Patrick Mahomes pretty well so far, the Detroit Lions defense. And the Lions are favourites to win that NFC North after a great second half to last season. They're favourites to win that NFC North this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to set the standard against the current Super Bowl holders, the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're down to the 4-minute mark and the Chiefs call their first timeout of the first half with exactly 4 minutes left. So we've had a good mixture in this game so far. Some good defense on the opening drives of both teams. Then the Lions on their second drive looked like they're going to go 3 and out. Then fake punt inside their own 13-yard line. Managed to just gain and then never look back from there. Drove down the field, finished with a touchdown pass from Jared Goff to St. Brown to take the lead 7-0. However, the Chiefs answered straight back on their next drive, finished off with a Patrick Mahomes pass to Rice in the back of the end zone, 7-7. The Lions picked straight back up on their next drive, worked their way down the field very well, and after a bit of a mishap on a snap, ended up with a turnover after a forced fumble, set the Chiefs up inside their own 10-yard line. And the Chiefs looking to score points to take the lead before half-time in this one. The Chiefs will receive the ball to start the second half as well. So we'll be looking to try and double up. It was always the favourite Bill Belichick Patriots thing to do is try and double up. Defer the kickoff so you can double up before half-time, score points, get the ball back. It's like a double possession. Get the ball back after half-time and try and score again. Chiefs will be looking to do just that. So if you have just joined us, this is the NFL UKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs. It's week 1. It's the opening game of the NFL season. It's been a long time coming, but we're so glad it's here. And we can't wait for the first NFL Sunday this Sunday. We will be live streaming 2 games this Sunday, one at 6 o'clock. We'll have to think about which game we want to do for that. And of course, we will be live streaming the New England Patriots hosting the Super Bowl runners-up Philadelphia Eagles at the 9:30 game. 9:30 our time, of course, 4:30 Eastern time game on Sunday. So make sure you come and join us for those games on Sunday. We're keeping a track, of course, of all the other games in the NFL as we go along. All NFL fans are welcome. So here we go, 3rd and 5 on their own 12-yard line. Snap back to Patrick Mahomes, looking to pass. Loft a pass over the middle. Looking for Noah Gray. Just goes over his head. And unfortunately falls just in front of a Lions safety as well. It's going to be 4th and 5. And a great stand by the Lions. It means it's going to be a punt for the Chiefs. And unless they get gutsy and go for it, it's a long 5 yards. The Lions are going to get an opportunity to possess it before half-time. So the punt is up from Townsend. Fair catch call for at the 41-yard line of the Lions. So in good starting field position. We'll see if Jared Goff from that Detroit Lions offense can score before half-time, put a bit of extra pressure on the Chiefs before half-time by going into half-time with the lead. So the Lions started this possession on their own 41-yard line. Jared Goff under centre. Single back formation. Changing the play at the line, Jared Goff. Snap back to him. It's a handoff to the right by Montgomery. Good hard running. Gets some help from the offensive line. Push from behind. Gains 5 or 6 yards on first down. Just 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So 2nd and 5 for the Lions. They'll be looking to take as much time off this clock. Don't want to be giving Patrick Mahomes any time to work with before half-time. Jared Goff again under centre. 2 receivers to his left. Play action pass. Fired over the middle. Just over the head of his receiver. So they set up a 3rd and 5. I said there's just over 3 minutes left on the game clock before half-time. They'll be hoping that they can convert here. They don't want to leave any time for Patrick Mahomes to have another possession before half-time. This Chiefs crowd's trying to wheel this defense on to get a stop here. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Motions sent Brown out to the left. Snap back to him, looking to pass. Under pressure, though. A tackle down from behind for the sack. It's a 5-yard loss. And we haven't seen too much pressure on Jared Goff so far in this game. But just when the Chiefs needed it, they get the sack and they force a punt.
Well, to keep hold of the ball there.
So it was Danner, great push. And even reached and almost pulled the ball out from Jared Goff as well. He did well, Jared Goff, to hold on to the ball. So he goes, sets up a 4th and 8. It's going to be a punt for the Lions. Then we try and take the ball as close to the 2-minute one as they can. And the punt is up. It's caught at the 18, returnable. Good coverage again from the Lions special teams unit. The Chiefs going to start from right around their own 18-yard line. Just over 2 minutes left in this quarter as well. Had a good mixture in this game so far. Good defensive stance to open the game. Scored some points and good offensive drives. Scored points. And the defenses have made some good stops on the last couple of drives. But just over 2 minutes is more than enough time for Mahomes to work it down the field. Empty backfield for Mahomes on 1st and 10. Snap back to him. Moves around. Finds his receiver. It's Rice. And it's a big gain on 1st down. Over 20 yards on that 1st down completion to Rice. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. With the Chiefs looking to go down the field and take the lead for the first time in this game. Of course, as I said earlier, the Chiefs do get the ball to start the second half as well, so they'll be looking to double up their scoring if they can. So let us know your thoughts on the NFL season, which team you're supporting this season, what your team's chances are. Coming from a Patriots fan's point of view, we're just hoping that the Patriots are competitive in that loaded AFC East division. And if they can sneak a playoff spot, that'll be definitely a successful season in our books. Got such a tough schedule, having to play against, obviously, the AFC East teams, the Dolphins, Jets and Bills, twice. They also have that loaded AFC West division of the Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers and Raiders, and also have to play the NFC East as well. You know, the Philadelphia Eagles in the opening game have to play the Cowboys, Commanders and Giants. So a loaded schedule. But if the Patriots can work a 10-win season, go 10-7, they'll be right there and thereabouts of a playoff spot in the wild card. So hopefully they can do that. Let us know what your thoughts are for your NFL team this season. So I show you the Patriots schedule that we've got this season. Obviously opening up against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl runners-up, is a tough matchup to start with. Then they have 2 divisional games, hosting the Miami Dolphins and then away at the Aaron Rodgers-led New York Jets. and then having to travel to Dallas to play the Cowboys. So a very tough opening 4 games. If the Patriots can come out of that with a 2-2 record, I'll be very happy. In our predictions to start the season, we predicted a 1-3 opening. So if they can do anything better than a 1-3, I'm more than happy with that. So the Chiefs looking to score before half-time. They've got the ball on their own 43-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. Snap back to him, looking to pass. Fires deep down the left-hand side. Dangerous looking pass. Looks it was in at least double coverage. Could have been triple coverage. And the secondary safety reached out, hits his fingertips. Almost an interception. That would have been a big play before halftime. Got to take advantage when you get the opportunities presented by Patrick Mahomes. You don't get too many. Looked a dangerous looking pass. But it's a 2nd and 10 now. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips left formation. Snap back to him. Looking to pass. Fires over the middle to Rice. 3-yard gain. He's going to set up a 3rd and 7. Now what do you do if you're the Lions? Do you call a timeout? Or do you let the play clock continue? I think the Chiefs are going to let it run as much as possible. About 1.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So we've got 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, snap back to him, looking to pass. He gets it out, hits Noah Gray. It's close to a 1st down, but I think it's going to be holding. Looked like somebody, one of the offensive linemen, had a clear hold. We'll see what the call is. It is holding on the Chiefs lineman. And it's that top defensive lineman, Aiden Hutchinson, for the Detroit Lions. Such a menace. Got a great push. And he had to hold. He had to hold, otherwise he'd have had a free shot at Patrick Mahomes. But great play by Hutchinson there. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now for the Chiefs. Can they convert? On their own 36-yard line. And Patrick Mahomes calls a timeout. So a big play coming up for them. If they're unable to make it, the Lions will get another opportunity before half-time and see if they can score points to take the lead. So we're just in a timeout for the Chiefs. Big 3rd and 17 play coming up. So coming out of that team timeout, the Chiefs looking to convert from 3rd and 17 from their own 36-yard line. Trips right formation, snap back to Mahomes. Fires deep over the middle. Dangerous looking pass and it's caught. What a catch by Valdes-Scantling. Deep looking pass. Looked like it could have been a possible interception. But a great sliding catch from Valdes-Scantling all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Lions. Mahomes takes the snap back, looking to pass. Deep pass down the left, wide open receiver. And it's caught and taken down inside the 5-yard line. And just like that, the Chiefs are 1st and goal. From being 3rd and 17, all of a sudden have the ball inside the 5-yard line. That's just how quickly that Chiefs offense can make things happen. So just 37 seconds left. The Chiefs have the ball. They do like to get creative inside the 5-yard line. Motions McKinnon out to the right. Mahomes takes a snap, looking to pass, sidearms it in for the touchdown for the Chiefs. And they retake the lead. They take the lead in this game for the first time.
Touchdown!
So they take the lead for the first time in this one. The Chiefs by score 13 to 7. Motions McKinnon out. And the receiver in the end zone just finds the open space right at the line for the touchdown. It's Bell on the catch. And pending the extra points, the Chiefs have a 13-7 lead.
Oh, time.
And the play clock is down to 0. Seems to be a miscommunication. They didn't have enough players out on the line, the Chiefs. Andy Reid doesn't look impressed with that one. The Chiefs do take a timeout, their final timeout of the half, to save that 5-yard penalty. So they did well. The Chiefs inside the 5-yard line had McKinnon motion across, and the tight end just settled down right at the end zone line in the gap in the zone coverage. Mahomes sidearms the ball to him and an easy touchdown catch. Butker on for the extra point, straight down the middle. And the Chiefs lead 14-7 in this game. And now it's down to see how it'd be interesting to see how aggressive the Detroit Lions are on this next possession. They still have 2 timeouts remaining with about 30 seconds left. But the Chiefs do receive the ball in the second half. So it's a risk reward type thing, because if they don't score here, the Chiefs get the ball in the second half, work down the field, score a touchdown, all of a sudden you're down 2 possessions, you're down 14 points. So I think the Lions would like to be aggressive here, try and at least get into field goal range to attempt a field goal to make it a 4-point game. I feel a bit better going into half time. But we'll see how aggressive they do get. So we see on that drive for Patrick Mahomes, yet again, just the magic of Mahomes. After the penalty set them up at 3rd and 17, inside their own 40-yard line. 2 plays later, 2 deep passes, and they're all of a sudden inside the 5-yard line of the Detroit Lions, knocking on the door. And on the first play inside the 5, Patrick Mahomes finds Bell, the tight end, inside the end zone, and the Chiefs take a 14-7 lead in this game. It's got to be said, from what we've seen so far in this game, the Lions have looked good on both sides of the ball, apart from the last couple of plays on defense. They've had pretty good push against that offensive line. And the offense has been pretty solid as well. Jared Goff has not been under too much pressure, only been sacked once. Has managed to mix up the play calling really well as well, the Detroit Lions. Good mixture of run, play action pass, different formations. So they are definitely in this game. It's just you don't want the Chiefs to start running away with it. And there's a potential for that now. They've taken a 7-point lead. They get the ball to start the second half. There's just that potential that Chiefs could all of a sudden find themselves 2 scores to the good. And then the Lions are chasing the game. So 34 seconds left. The Chiefs are ready to kick the ball back to the Lions. The kick is up. And it hits the back of the end zone. I mean, from a Patriots fan point of view, we're hoping that the rookie Chad Ryland is going to be doing that this season. I don't want to see any teams returning kicks against the Patriots. I want to see the ball hitting the back of the end zone every time. Let's make teams drive to 75 yards every time. So the Lions, 34 seconds, starting from their own 25-yard line. How aggressive will they be? Shotgun formation for Jared Goff. Spread formation. Snap back to him, looking to pass. It's a short pass to the rookie Laporta. It's a 5-yard gain. Sets up a second down. The Lions do take one of their timeouts. I think they would have probably been looking for more than just a 5-yard gain on first down there and having to use a timeout. They have one remaining this half. 29 seconds left on the clock. Need one big chunk play, really. Then get a 15 to 20-yard gain. Then take their last timeout. And then try and see if they can work the sideline to work it into field goal range. It's 2nd and 5 from their own 30 now. Trips left formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Jared Goff. Looking to pass. Short pass. Fire to Laporta again. Good tackle. Looked like it's going to be an easy first down. It isn't. It sets up a 3rd down now. And short, I think the Lions have had to take their last time out as well. They haven't. It's not what they wanted, really. 22 seconds left. I think they'd been hoping they could have got the first down. Great tackle. Trent McDuffie coming up from the secondary to make the tackle. So here we go. 22 seconds. We've got 3rd and 1 coming up for the Lions. No timeouts remaining, though, now. So they're looking to try and get the first down, then spike it. Snap back to Jared Goff. He's looking to pass. Fired over the middle. It is caught for the first down. They're going to need to get up to the ball quickly. It's only a short gain of 7 yards. 11 seconds, 10, 9. And they spike the ball with 7 seconds left on the game clock. Looking like they're either going to have to try and work the sideline and then take a shot to the end zone, or they might try and take a shot from here with 7 seconds left. Didn't work the clock too well, the Lions, on this drive. Had to use their 2 timeouts very early without actually getting a first down. Well, they put a couple of seconds back on the game clock, so they've got 9 seconds. Might be enough time to try and work the sideline, get a bit closer for Jared Goff to then throw a Hail Mary. They're on their own 42-yard line. Snap back to Goff. Fires deep to the right. Oh, and it should have been caught, which would have taken them into Chiefs territory and would have given them a legitimate shot at trying to hit the end zone on the final play before half-time, but it hits the receiver's hands, falls incomplete. Just 5 seconds left now. It's 3rd and 10. Should have been caught, really. So 3rd and 10 now. 5 seconds left. It's going to take a big heave from here, from the 42-yard line. Trips right formation out the shotgun. Tried to sidearm it on a short pass to his receiver, but he's battered at the line.
He left the receiver a lot to do there anyway, really, didn't he?
It was Karlaftis that knocks it down at the line. Read it extremely well. He's trying to hit St. Brown on the wide receiver screen. It's going to be 4th and 10. The Lions are going to keep their offense out there with just 3 seconds left. We'll see what they go for. Can they work something? Snap back to Goff. And just lofts the ball out of bounds. Doesn't take any sort of risk. And that's going to end this half with the Chiefs leading in this one, 14-7. So the Lions trail in this one 7-14. Having got off to a really good start, the Lions took the lead 7-0 from Jared Goff pass to St. Brown. However, the Mahomes and that Chiefs offense answered straight back with the touchdown pass from Mahomes to Rice in the back of the end zone. And they took the lead again from a sidearm pass inside the 5-yard line from Mahomes to the tight end Bell. Of course, the Chiefs without Travis Kelce in this one after that knee injury in practice this week, but managed to spread the ball around well, Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs lead 14-7. The Lions have played well so far on offense and defense, have looked like they're going to score more points and have contained Mahomes pretty well. However, the Chiefs do receive the second half kickoff and have the opportunity to extend their lead to make it a 2-score game, which would really put the pressure on that Lions offense at chasing the Chiefs. It will give Steve Spagnuolo and that Kansas City Chiefs defense a chance to tee off against Jared Goff and put extra pressure on him. We'll see. We've got an entertaining second half lined up, that's for sure. We're just going to take a short break for half time. We'll be back for the second half, so make sure you come back and join us for that. Just before we do go to half time, make sure that you check out our NFL Pick 6 competition that we're running this season. Entries close for that competition on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. British Summer Time. So make sure you check out that Pick 6 competition. The link to that is in the chats up at the top. Okay, I put the link in that, so make sure you check that out. You've got a chance this season of winning an NFL jersey of your choice from the NFL shop. So why not at halftime? Check that competition out. Come and enter. Remember, entries for that competition close this Saturday, so you need to get in there in the next 2 days for an opportunity to win an NFL jersey. So we're going to take just a short break for halftime. So make sure you come back and join us for the second half and see if the Lions can fight back in this one and put that pressure back onto the Chiefs. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back. We're back for the second half of the Chiefs and Lions. The Chiefs have the ball on their own 25-yard line. It's a handoff to Pacheco on the left for a 2-yard gain. So the Chiefs have got the ball to start the second half. The kickoff went into the back of the end zone. And on first down, it's a handoff to Pacheco for a 2-yard gain up the left-hand side. The Lions, we're hoping they can get a stop nice and early. Try and force a 3-and-out to get the ball back, down by 7. They don't want to be going 2 scores down to the Chiefs in Arrowhead. It's going to be a long way back from there. Trips right formation out the shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Snap back to him. Pass to Pacheco out the backfield on the screen. Makes a couple of moves.
Well done. Good
And
ball.
it's a first down for the Chiefs. A 10-yard gain. Made some shifty moves. Gets up a bit. Sore, sort of limping back to the huddle, Pacheco. Good play call. It's a running back screen. Breaks a couple of tackles, and the Chiefs have a first down. And instead, a good run. Start the second half. Pacheco is getting help to the sideline now. That'll be a big miss for the Chiefs in the second half. That's why I've got a short break. If you haven't been with us for the first half, welcome to the NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream of the Detroit Lions against the Kansas City Chiefs. It's week 1 of the NFL season. Football is back. We can't wait to see more football on Sunday. 2 live streams on Sunday, 6 o'clock game, and of course the Eagles and Patriots. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes scrambling around, fires over the middle. I don't know which receiver he was throwing to because there was only 2 Lions defenders there waiting. Fortunately for him, it hits the floor. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to set up a 2nd and 10. Is Aiden Hutchinson causing problems again for Patrick Mahomes, causing him to have to scramble around? So 2nd and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun. They're up at the 37-yard line. Motions Noah Gray to the right. Snap back to Mahomes. Fires over the middle. Looking for the other tight end, Bell. Hits his hands, but unable to bring it in. It's going to set up a 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Lions be hoping, can they get off the field? Get the ball back into Jared Goff's hands, try and level this game up.
Somebody needs to stop Hutchinson.
So 3rd and 10, snap back to Mahomes, looking to pass. Hutchinson causing problems. Mahomes has to get rid of the ball. Finds Gray, but it's only a 2-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have to punt. Aiden Hutchinson causing a lot of problems for that Chiefs offensive line. Made Mahomes have to throw the ball quicker than he would have liked to. But lined up on the right guard of the Chiefs offensive line and causing big problems. So the Chiefs punt formation out there. The punt is up. Good punt as well. Fair, caught right at the 6-yard line. So a great punt from Townsend. But the Lions have been more than happy with that. Getting a stop on defense, an opportunity to go down the field and try and tie this ball game up. The Chiefs still leading this one 14-7. But Jared Goff and the Lions offense now have an opportunity to go down the field to try and level this game. They've looked pretty good on offense so far. Obviously taking the lead in this one. 7-0 from the touchdown pass from Jared Goff to St. Brown. On the next possession, we're looking really good until a bit of a botched snap, a bit of a mistake, put them into 2nd and long. Managed to get to 3rd and 10, and then off the 3rd and 10, a wide receiver screen and a fumble gave the ball back to the Chiefs. And then since then, haven't got as much going on offense. We're hoping that they can have scripted something up during half time. Try and keep Kansas City Chiefs defense on the toes. They have mixed up the formations pretty well, the Lions. Had different single back formations and some good run plays mixed in with the shotgun play action passes and deeper passes over the middle as well from Jared Goff, who hasn't put a foot wrong really in this game. And the Lions are well in this game as well, an opportunity to try and knock off the Chiefs and pull off the upset early in this NFL season and really set the standard for themselves as favourites in that NFC North division. Obviously, the Packers, without Aaron Rodgers, we don't know what the Packers are going to be, led by Jordan Love. The Vikings, who had a very good season last season, but a lot of games they won were one-score games. How they're going to be able to win those one-score games, those close games, as consistently as they did last season, we don't know. And then again, the Bears drafted well. They worked the free agent market very well. And I'm confident that Justin Fields is going to be a top 10 quarterback, actually. Can run the ball well. And if you can make better decisions on offense, throwing the ball, I think the Bears can be successful as well. So we'll see how that division goes. But the Lions are favourites. They have the ball up now on their own 7-yard line. Goff under centre. It's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be an incomplete. Seemed to hit the receiver, but then bounce off. It was Jones Jr. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Heavy run formation, single back. It's a handoff up the middle, not really anywhere to go. Works it right back to the line of scrimmage. There's a late flag that comes in. I think it's going to be against the Lions. Looking at it, there seem to be some afters after that play. So we'll see. We'll see what the penalty is. All right, so it's personal foul against both teams, so the penalty is going to be offset anyway. So a bit of afters, personal foul from both teams. To be fair, I don't think, unless the... All right. If the Lions player, I think it's Sewell, if he hadn't have got up and gone head-to-head, he probably wouldn't have been penalised on that play, and then that would have been a first down for the Lions. But got 3rd and 10. Trips left formation out the shotgun for Jared Goff. They are backed up on their own 7-yard line. Looks like the Chiefs are sending pressure. Goff gets the pass off. It is caught by the rookie Laporta, but it's only a 3-yard gain. Nowhere near a first down. And the Lions are going to have to punt. Did well to find the rookie coming across, but a good tackle prevents the first down. He's made some good plays, the rookie Laporta, in this game for the Lions. Punting out his end zone. And the punt is up. Fair catch call for their own 42 for the Chiefs. So good starting field position for them on their second drive of this half. And the Lions will be hoping their defense could make another stop. Again, you do not want to be going down 2 scores to this Chiefs team. It'll give their defense an opportunity to send extra pressure against Jared Goff. And the Lions will be chasing the game at that point. So good start by both defenses in the second half. Both forcing punts. And Patrick Mahomes will be coming out with that Chiefs offense to start their second drive in just a moment. So if you're still with us, make sure you share your thoughts on the NFL season. Let us know what your team's chances are and how hopeful you are of your team being successful this season. All NFL fans are welcome in our streams. We'll be live streaming a couple of games on Sunday. One of the 6 o'clock our time games, 1 o'clock Eastern time games. And then, of course, the Patriots hosting the Philadelphia Eagles at 9:30 our time, 4:30 the Eastern time on Sunday, where we're hoping for the Patriots could pull a shock off. It has got the potential, that game, unfortunately, of being an absolute blowout if the Eagles get off to a hot start on offense and defense. Hopefully, the Patriots defense have got a plan for Jalen Hurts. Really came out last season, Jalen Hurts, such a tough player to stop because he can run the ball very well and pass as well. The Eagles defense got even better in the draft as well. But hopefully Patriots have something dialed up. Haven't seen too much of the starting offense for the Patriots in pre-season. Of course, they pulled off the shock of cutting both backup quarterbacks when they had to cut the roster down to 53. They have since picked up Matt Corral, the former Panthers quarterback. But they're completely backing Mac Jones this season, which is a good decision. Got offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien back, and we're hoping that they can pull something out of the bag this season on offense. It has to be better than last season. So back to this game, the Chiefs have the ball back on their second drive on their own 42-yard line. Snap back to Mahomes. It's a fake handoff, throw over the middle. Great play by the linebacker for the Lions. Pass intended for Kadarius Toney over the middle. But Campbell managed to get back to knock the ball away. It would have been a good 20-yard play downfield, but great diving interception to knock the ball away. So 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Motion left from Moore. It's a handoff up the middle from Edwards-Helaire. It's a 3-yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. Trips right. Snap back to him, looking to pass. Fires on a crossing route. It's intercepted. And the Lions have a clear run for the touchdown. And it is a touchdown off the tip. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game up.
Touchdown!
So the Patrick Mahomes pass intended for his receiver, it hits the hands of his receiver reaching out, pops the ball up to Branch, who had a clear run towards the end zone. It hits both hands of Toney, should have been caught, pops right to the hands of Branch, who returns the ball for a 45-yard interception. And the Lions, with the extra point, tie the ball game up. And we have an entertaining game now in the second half. Toney should have caught the pass, hits both his hands And Branch pulls it in one-handed and has a clear run for the end zone. And the Lions tie it up.
At work, Simon invited me to come.
So the Lions tie the ball game up, 14 each. And after their offense stalled on their last drive, being presented with an opportunity of an interception turnover, you don't get too many of those against the Chiefs. And the blame has to solely be put on Kadarius Toney. Coming across, should have caught it, hit both his hands, burst through, popped up nicely for Branch to pull it in one-handed. And he had a clear run, nobody near him to be able to stop him, returning it for the touchdown. And the Lions tie this game up. Exactly what they would have wanted in this half. Wouldn't wanted the Chiefs to get a 2-score advantage and run away with it. We'll see what the Chiefs come back with in this in their next possession. So still got a chance earlier in the game. Put a score prediction on. I had the score prediction of 27-21 to the Chiefs. We've still got a chance of that happening with the current score, 14 each. I think this game is going to go right down to the last possession. I think the Lions are well in this game. That's all they would have hoped for, going into the fourth quarter, being either tied up or one possession game. An opportunity to pull off the upset to start this NFL season. So the Lions ready to kick it off back to the Chiefs. And the kick is up. And it bounces into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Every kick so far in this game has gone into the end zone. I say from a personal standpoint, as a Patriots fan, that's what we want to be seeing this season. Don't see any returns. Want to see the ball hitting the end zone every single time. The Chiefs will be starting the next possession from their own 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Snap back to Mahomes. It's going to be a pass. He moves out to his right-hand side. Throws back across his body. Hits Pacheco out the backfield. It's a 7 yards gain on 1st down. Does well to throw it back across. He had a defender in his face. Managed to hit Pacheco. And that sets up the second down for the Chiefs. 2nd and 3. Snap back to Mahomes. It's a sweep play to Pacheco. Dives forward right around the line to gain. We'll see where they place the ball. It's very, very close to a 1st down. And the referees have give it a 1st down as well. So new set of downs for the Chiefs at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes under center. It's a play-action pass. Deep pass over the middle. Didn't get it to his intended receiver. It ended up looking a dangerous-looking pass because of Seemed to be a Detroit Lions defensive back in the vicinity. Didn't get his head turned around. Sets for 2nd and 10. Strange to see Patrick Mahomes not get the ball there. Just didn't seem to have the arm strength. 3 of 8 for 19 yards and that 1 interception for Mahomes to start the second half. Spread formation on 2nd and 10. Snap back to Mahomes. Fired in short. It's caught for a 6-yard gain to James. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4. It's a 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs. Can they convert this time? They need other players to step up, not having Travis Kelce in there. Snap back to Mahomes, looking to pass. Scrambles around. Throws over the middle. It hits the fingertips of Sky Moore. Again, Mahomes under massive pressure. Managed to move around in the pocket, buy himself a bit of time to throw the ball down the field. Sky Moore, not the tallest of receivers, hits his fingertips. And again, it is Aiden Hutchinson causing the problem. Did hit Mahomes late as well. It could have quite easily been a flag. Wasn't called, though. It's going to be a punt for the Chiefs. Snap back to Townsend. The punt is up. Good punt as well. Returnable from the 1-yard line. Makes a couple of moves. And dives down right around the 17-yard line. And that's where the Lions are going to start the next possession. All tied up, of course, after that interception return on the previous drive. And the Lions now have an opportunity to retake the lead on their next possession. Now, the Chiefs won't be happy they didn't get the call on that last possession. Mahomes definitely got hit late by Hutchinson after he threw it. Got dragged to the ground. But a favourable call for the Lions. Jada, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming and joining us in the chat. Hope we've had a good off-season. And we're hoping that you'll be joining us for the Patriots game on Sunday, perhaps the earlier game as well. Let us know what your thoughts are for the Patriots this season. I mean, from our point of view, we're hoping they can be competitive in the AFC East and sneak into the wild card. Would definitely be a successful season. But let us know what your thoughts are. And again, hopefully you can join us for the Eagles game at least on Sunday. Yeah, good. They always get the call. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm really surprised they didn't get that call. A home crowd, of course, for the Chiefs. You expected them to get that call. They got their fair share last season. Yeah, watching New England lose to the Eagles. No, come on, be positive. Be positive. I'll just be hoping that, or we'll be hoping that they can stay competitive in that game. Kind of doing what the Lions have done against the Chiefs in this one. Try and keep the game close, limit the Eagles' opportunities. Hopefully the Patriots' defense is on top form and just try and stay competitive into the fourth quarter. If they can do that, if they end up losing in the fourth quarter by a 1 score, because the Eagles are too good, then fair enough. But if they can stay competitive in that game, then I'll be happy. It's got the potential, though, for an absolute blowout if the Eagles get up by 2 scores early. I'm positive that Matt will make at least 2 mistakes. I know you're not a massive Mac fan. Let us know what your thoughts were when the cuts came out, the 53-man roster, and they decided to cut Cunningham and Bailey Zappi. I know you in particular won't be happy with that one. The Lions are 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. It's a handoff on the sweep right. a good run on first down. It's a 6-yard gain. The Lions have a chance to work the ball down the field. Just around 8 minutes left in this third quarter. It's a play action pass for Jared Goff. Fired over the middle, deep looking pass, and it's caught. And it's sent Brown down to the 41-yard line. Good pass from Goff. Trying to get that momentum going in the second half. Gaining that momentum off of that turnover and score for the Lions, which tied this game up. So going back to the Patriots, believe that New England D scores at least once on Sunday. They're going to need them to. They're going to need some defensive scores this season with the offenses they've got to play against. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Play action pass. Goff moves out to his right. Fires over the middle. Caught by Laporte. It's another first down. It's a 12-yard gain, but there is a flag at the end. Be interested to see what this is. Interested to see who this is against. It might be a block in the back or something like that. Yeah, it's a holding penalty against the defense. Obviously, that's going to be declined. It was a 12-yard gain and a first down anyway. So they will decline the penalty. And they do now have the ball in Chiefs territory as well. Yeah, clear holding on St. Brown from the defensive back Snead. So I formation now. They've mixed up the formations really well, the Lions. Handoff up the middle. Just a 2-yard gain, though. So Jada said, I laugh, Bill should have retired. Him and his lady just broke up. Yeah, I saw that. That came out in the news today, didn't it? That they've split. You just wonder what's going to be going through Bill's head at the moment. Hopefully that means he can solely focus on football. He's going to need to pull off something special this season if the Patriots are going to be really competitive, that's for sure. Jared Goff in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Snap back to him, and it's thrown to St. Brown. Pushed out of bounds with about 2 yards to gain. Should set up a 3rd and short. Snap back to Goff, looking for the wide receiver screen. Or the receiver was unable to pull it in, though. It's going to set up a 4th and 3 now. Be interested to see what the Lions do go for. He's looking for Reynolds. And they are sending out the punt team. That's interesting. Thought the Lions might at least line up to go for it. Having gone for it earlier in the game on their own 13-yard line off the fake punt, which was successful. Surely they're not going to go for a second fake punt in this game. The punt is up. And takes a nice bounce and down at the 10-yard line. So that's where the Chiefs will come out. So a great game we've got here, all tied up at 14. With the Chiefs now having the ball. Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs offense will need to drive down the field 90 yards to score the touchdown and retake the lead in this one. Is that cowards for not going for it? I mean, if you saw, I don't know if you're watching this game early, right from the start, they went for it on their own 13-yard line on their second drive on the fake punt. Ball snaps back to the protector. They needed 2 yards, and he got 2 yards in a tiny bit. They then had the momentum and then drove down the field and scored the touchdown off that from Goff to St. Brown. So really got the momentum from there. Had they not converted that, they would have given Patrick Mahomes the ball inside the 20-yard line. But it worked there. So I'm surprised they didn't at least line up to go for it there, try and draw them offside. It'd have given the punter more room to work with if they'd have taken the penalty as well. So an interesting decision there. Time for a good night all. Talk to you on Sunday. Yeah, thank you very much for coming in, Jada. Really appreciate you coming on. Just before you do go, check out our competition that we're running this season. If you haven't seen it already, I'll put a link in the description. We're running a competition called the Pick Six, and it's an opportunity for you to win an NFL jersey of your choice. So check that competition out. Competition entries close for that on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you fancy getting involved in that competition, make sure you check that out. The link is in the description for that. It's in the chat right at the top as well. But it'd be nice to have you on board. We've got 11 people in it already. It'd be nice to have you on board. We'll be referring to that quite a lot during the season. We know we'll hopefully have you along for our live streams. So please check that out. Thank you very much for joining us, though. We really appreciate your support as always. As Andy said as well, really appreciate your input. Yeah, thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. So Chiefs have the ball now on their 10-yard line. Let's see what they can do on their next possession. It's a handoff to Pacheco up the middle. Decent run, good push for 3 yards.
Where does JJ live?
Second and 7 for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. It's trips left formation. Snap back to him. Under pressure, starts scrambling around. Scrambles forward. And then takes the hits. But does make the first down. He contemplated sliding. He didn't, though. And then takes a big hit from behind. But he does get the first down. Again, it's Aidan Hutchinson causing the pressure. So 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs. Snap back to Mahomes. Lofted pass to Pacheco. Catches it out the backfield. Makes 2 moves. And it's a 9-yard gain. Did very well, first of all, to catch the ball. And then make a couple of moves. Make the 2 defenders miss. And the Chiefs is now going to be 2nd and short. Just around 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. So 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs. Tied ball game at the minute, 14 apiece. Tight single back formation. Motion from Sky Moore. Here's a handoff to Pacheco up the middle, though. And he's got the first down. It's a 3-yard gain. Let's say 1st and goal. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Looks like we are going to go into this 4th quarter with a close game, which is definitely what we wanted as neutrals in this game. The Lions have more than held their own in it, that's for sure. Heavy run formation, single back for the Kansas City Chiefs. Play action pass from Mahomes. Deep pass over the middle, looking for his receiver, and it's going to be a flag. It's going to be pass interference. The wide receiver had broken free of the safety, and just as the ball was getting there, it looked like the safety was just a bit too early on the hits. Sutton, the referees are discussing it. We'll see what they call. They do call the pass interference, and that's going to set up the Chiefs in excellent field position. Be interested to see take another look at that one.
I think it was.
So it was Watson on the deep pass. He was early. Gets a hand in the back and then pushes Watson forward, which means that he was having to try and reach back. He didn't. The interesting thing is he didn't need to put his hands on him. If he hadn't put his hands on, he might have been able to get his hands in there to block the ball. But it's 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 25-yard line. Mahomes scrambles around, buys time, sidearms it to Bell, who is close to the first down. The Chiefs are inside the red zone now.
Mahomes is a genius.
He's got a range of passes, Mahomes. He can throw the ball from all angles. He sidearms the ball around the defender there.
And Andy Reid come up with so many different plays as well. They're brilliant.
So it gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Snap back to Mahomes. Fired over the middle. It's behind Sky Moore. You don't see that very often from Patrick Mahomes on a timed pass. Would have been an easy first down, but threw it behind his intended receiver, Sky Moore, on the quick slant. So they set up a 3rd and 2. Something that was very interesting if you haven't seen the quarterback series following Patrick Mahomes is Andy Reid they have a day every single week where the Chiefs offense are allowed to come up with their own plays and practice their own plays that might get put into the playbook. It's 3rd and 2. Trips left formation out the shotgun. Snap back to Patrick Mahomes. Fired over the middle. And it's dropped by Tony.
Tony, get off, mate.
It was Tony that had the mistake that caused the interception off of the tip. It seemed that 2 Chiefs receivers were coming across the field on crossing routes, and that seemed to put Tony off. So as one player came across, it seemed to put Tony off. Yeah. So as the Chiefs receiver, James, came across the field, he got right in the line of the ball, and that put Tony off, and he was unable to bring it in. It should have been an easy first down. Butker out for the 35-yard field goal attempt. It is through the uprights. One of the best kickers in the NFL. You'd expect him to make it, and he did.
One of the few kickers that can grow a mustache.
And the Butker field goal makes the score 17-14 to the Chiefs. Just a one-score game. Not long left in this third quarter. A couple of mishaps there you don't usually see from the Chiefs. A drop from Kadarius Toney. There's on the previous play, Mahomes threw it behind his intended receiver, Sky Moore, on a play that you'd see him usually make 10 times out of 10, really. But a mishap on that play that Tony dropped. We had James and Tony coming on crossing routes. Just as Mahomes released the ball, James came in front of Tony, which seemed to make Tony lose sight of the ball and then unable to bring it in, which would have been an easy first down. But the Chiefs do take a 17-14 lead, and now it's down to the Lions, see if they can drive down the field to at least tie this game up as we head towards the end of this third quarter. So I say thank you to everybody that has joined us in this stream today. A very early in the morning stream for us in the UK. It's right around 3:30 in the morning here now. But we're going right to the end of this game, including overtime if it goes there. It's got the potential with how this game's gone so far. Thank you to everyone that's shown the support, come along to the stream so far. We'll be live streaming 2 games on Sunday. An early game and then followed by the Patriots game, hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Patriots will be honouring Tom Brady in that game at half time as well. There's a news story earlier in the week about whether that was the most sensible game to honour Tom Brady in against the Eagles. One, because the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and 2, because it's got a potential going into halftime of the Patriots being absolutely blown out, potentially down heavy in that game, and then trying to get the crowd up for Tom Brady is going to be quite tough. I think quite a lot of fans would leave at halftime if they were down 3 scores potentially, but hopefully not. The kick is up from the Chiefs, and again, I think it gets kicked through the uprights actually from Harrison Butker. And that's exactly what you want out of your kicker. I keep saying it. It's just because the Patriots got burned a couple of times on not being able to kick it into the end zone, especially the last game of the season against the Bills, where Nyheim Hines returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns against the Patriots. So we're hoping the rookie Chad Ryland will be able to get it into the end zone this season. Here we go with the Lions starting this possession from their own 25-yard line. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Tries to sidearm it round the advancing defensive ends. Unable to get it to his receiver, though. Going to set up a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Snap back to Jared Goff looking to pass. Under pressure, scrambles out to his right and throws the ball away. Under pressure, there is a flag. Interesting to see who this is against. This might be on tripping or holding against the Lions. Looked like Goff was going to be under pressure and there was a Lions player on the floor. And I think it's going to be tripping. It was actually the running back Montgomery. Just take another look at it. Yeah. Bolton came through, completely knocked running back Montgomery on his backside. So Montgomery threw his legs up to stop him getting through to Jared Goff. A clear tripping. And now the Lions are going to be 2nd and 22 off of that penalty. They're back on their own 13-yard line now. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Fired over the middle. It's complete. And close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. Great pass from Jared Goff. Gives them an opportunity to convert and keep this drive alive. It's caught by Raymond. Post route. Great route coming across from Raymond as well. 3rd and 2. Can the Lions keep this drive alive? Heavy run formation. It's a play action pass though. And Jared Goff tries to find St. Brown. Then ends up throwing the ball behind him under pressure. And now the Lions are going to have to punt. They did pull off the fake punt earlier in the game. Might have liked to have that play call at the disposal now. Could call a 2nd fake punt, but I'm pretty sure the Chiefs will be ready for it. They're on their own 33-yard line. They are going to punt it, though. And it is returnable from the 23-yard line. And the ball's on the ground. And it is a clear recovery from the Lions. Did he actually get touched and tackled? I don't know. The Lions have picked the ball up and returned it into the end zone. Is that a touchdown?
The Chiefs return is crap.
Yeah, the player was down. He got upended, the returner. It's James And his elbow hit the ground, then the ball came out. So he's going to be down by contact.
He's not a very good returner,
The Chiefs will keep the ball. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Just over a minute left in this third quarter. Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. It's a handoff on the sweep to Edwards-Helaire up the right-hand side. Gains 4 yards. Let's take the ball up to the 36 of the Chiefs. And this next play could potentially be the last play of the third quarter. Mahomes only 6 of 14 in the second half. That interception, of course, as well, which wasn't his fault. Snap back to Mahomes. Finds Gray, breaks a tackle. He's still going and eventually taken down at the 40-yard line. Poor tackling attempt from the Lions. Great play by the backup tight end, Gray, who's stepping in for the injured Travis Kelce. That could be the last play before halftime. We've got an injury timeout. Let's have a look at the play again. Good move by Gray. Breaks the tackle. And then some excellent running after the catch. Travis Kelce's pumped on the sideline as well. I think once they start the game clock going again, that will be the end of the third quarter, but it is an injury timeout.
Looks like cramp.
It's Brian Branch. It's getting seen to by the trainers. It was Brian Branch, of course, that returned the interception for the touchdown, which had previously tied this game up. It's interesting, yeah. It's interesting talking about the right tackle of the Kansas City Chiefs. First of all, he's quite twitchy with his right leg, but he's not getting called on false starts. And then he's getting a huge step back, which is putting even Aiden Hutchinson, one of the top defensive ends, at a disadvantage. So talking about whether it's legal, what he's doing, but the referees haven't called it in this game. But he is doing it pretty much every single play. So we've got the Chiefs. Are they going to run a play? I don't think so. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Chiefs still leading this one 17-14. And they do have the ball at the Lions' 40-yard line. So from a Lions perspective, going into the fourth quarter, they have to be happy with the position that they're in. If they can stop the Chiefs scoring a touchdown on this drive, even if the Chiefs were able to kick a field goal, it'd still only be a one-score game. If you're a Lions fan and Lions team, you'd be happy with an opportunity to possess the ball in the fourth quarter with a chance to take the lead. They've played very well on offense and defense, the Lions, so far. We'll see how this game finishes. just while we are at the third quarter break, just to remind you that we have got an exclusive competition this season, our NFL Pick 6 competition, and you have an opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice. Each week we'll be announcing 6 games. You just have to pick the winners of each of the games. Each correct pick is worth a point. We'll be running that for the entire season, all the way up to the end of the Super Bowl. Whichever player has the most points at the end of the season will win an NFL jersey of their choice from the NFL shop. So for full details of how to sign up to that NFL Pick 6 competition, the link to that is in the description. It's also in the top of the comments as well. So make sure you check that out. Entries to that competition do close on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 5 p.m. British Summer Time here as well. So make sure you check that out. An opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice just for picking the winners of games. Just to make you aware as well, we will be doing 2 live streams on Sunday this week. Live stream one of the earlier games. Possibly open that up to a vote on our YouTube channel as to which game we should do. There's a couple of good matchups. The Steelers against the 49ers is a good matchup at 6 o'clock our time. 1 o'clock Eastern Time is a good matchup. Snap back to Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds Hilaire out of the backfield. Edwards-Hilaire managed to gain 7 yards on 1st and 10.
Sky at the Cowboys game. Only at 6.
That's a late game. That's a 1 o'clock in the morning game. So 2nd and 3 for the Chiefs. They're down to the Lions' 33-yard line now. Step back to Mahomes. It's a handoff to Edwards-Hilaire, who pushes his way forward, sneaks through for the first down. They needed 3, he gets 4. A new set of downs for the Chiefs. They will score a touchdown on this drive. The Chiefs here be a long way back for the Lions. 2 scores down in this 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line now for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Starts moving around, scrambles around. And slides down right around the line to game. It's going to be very, very close to a first down. He's not going to give it him. I think it's about a yard short. And they're right on the 20-yard line, right on the edge of the red zone. Already in field goal range. The Lions will be hoping that they can limit him to a field goal attempt or perhaps force a turnover. Heavy run formation. It's a handoff to Tony on the sweep. Going nowhere, though. It's absolutely a 2-yard loss, and Tony has not had the greatest of game. It's his dropped pass that was intercepted for the touchdown that gave the opportunity for the Lions to tie the game up. He also had another drop, which would have been a first down, and the Chiefs had to settle for a field goal attempt. On the jet sweep here, gets tackled for a 2-yard loss. And the Chiefs now back outside the red zone. 3rd and 2. Snap back to Mahomes. He's got his legs grabbed, trying to get rid of it. Still finds his receiver, McKinnon, who hits his hands, falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 2. And I think the Chiefs will attempt a field goal, which will be an absolute win for the Lions. Mahomes stood in there. He had somebody round his ankles. He's trying to get him down. He couldn't get him down. So it's Houston.
It's a good throw.
Still hits McKinnon in the hands. So Butker's out to attempt the field goal with a chance to make this a 6-point game. We've just got an injury timeout. We've got a Detroit Lions defender down on the field.
It's good that Jay Dirt stuck his head in, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So we've got the field goal attempts for Harrison Butker. It's a 39-yard field goal attempt.
Come on, Bobby, you can do this.
And it's straight down the middle. And the Chiefs extend their lead to 20-14. But the Lions are definitely still in this game. Just a one-score game with 12 minutes, just over 12 minutes left in this fourth quarter. If the Lions could put a drive together here, got the opportunity to retake the lead and really set up a grandstand finish in the opening game of the NFL season. It's exactly what we wanted, from a neutral point of view. Anyway, a competitive game. It's always going to be this way. The Lions heavily favoured in the NFC North this season. The Chiefs, of course, current reigning Super Bowl champions, and setting up their own dynasty at the moment. However, they're without one of their top playmakers on defense in Chris Jones, without one of their top playmaking players on offense in Travis Kelce, has meant that Patrick Mahomes had to spread the ball around a lot more. But the Lions are well in this game. So hopefully, from a neutral point of view, they could put together a drive and score some points, potentially a touchdown, and retake the lead and put the pressure back onto Patrick Mahomes. If you are just joining us, welcome to the NFL UK Ops Live play-by-play reaction stream. It's the Detroit Lions, Kansas City Chiefs in this week one matchup, the first game of the NFL season. It's great to be back and watching football. You know, we've got the next 5 months or so with football back on Thursdays, Sundays and Mondays, with a few Saturday games obviously thrown in there as well. But it's great to be back. A full slate of games on Sunday, and we're hoping that you can join us for our live streams there. The same, there's some strong matchups we could choose for the 6 o'clock our time game, the 1 o'clock Eastern time game. Potentially the Steelers and 49ers game is a good one. Brock Purdy against Pickett. We've also got the Bengals and Browns, which is another strong game at that time slot as well. But I say we might put that to a YouTube vote, which game we should live stream at the earlier games kickoff time. Followed by a game we'll definitely be doing, which will be the Philadelphia Eagles travel to play the New England Patriots. So make sure you join us for those live streams on Sunday. The kickoff is up. And it lands in the back of the end zone from Butker. And the Lions will start from their own 25-yard line. So we've got 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. It's a handoff. Bounced out to the right-hand side. Makes a couple of moves. Good running. Gains 4.5 yards on 1st down. This is now the time for the Lions to put a drive together and score the touchdown. Don't want to be going 3 and outs or having to punt on this drive. Need points on this drive if they're going to stay in this game. So 2nd and 5, I formation for the Lions. It's a handoff up the middle. Going nowhere. It might even be a 1-yard loss on the play as well. You can put pressure on this next play for the Lions that need to convert it. It's a 2-yard loss. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7. So the Chiefs crowd are pumped. Trips left formation out the shotgun for the Lions. Their own 28-yard line. Need a conversion. Well, that's got to be a flag. The play clock all the way down to 0. Did they get the timeout? They didn't.
Russian dance.
Daylight, yeah, Russian dance. It is a delay of game. It's going to make it that bit harder now. It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Lions. Need points on this drive, really. They need a big offensive play coming off this one. If the Chiefs get the ball back, they only need a field goal to make it a 2-score game. Then it's going to be a long way back. Empty backfield for Jared Goff now. Big play coming up. 3rd and 12 from their own 23. Snap back to Jared Goff. Gets the play off. And a great pass. Stood in there. And a catch by Reynolds. It is a 1st down. They needed a big play. And they got one. Keeps it going on this drive. 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Great location on the pass from Goff. Under pressure. And it's 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. I formation. It's a play-action pass. Good pass from Goff. Finds his tight end. It's an 8-yard game, but there is a flag. We'll see who that's against. It's like it's holding against defense, I think. So it was a hold. It was holding against defense. They've declined the penalty because they gained around 8 yards anyway. So 2nd and 2 for the Lions. Just inside their own half. Single back formation. There's a handoff on 2nd down. Needed 2 yards, only gained 1 though. Sets up a 3rd and short. Lions do usually like to get up to the line and run a sneak. Jared Goff does like to run a QB sneak quite often. Pro formation. 3rd and inches. It is a handoff up the middle. And he's got a 1st down. Gains 3 yards. Takes the ball into Chiefs territory as well. And there's just under 9 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Lions are driving. Absolutely need points on this drive as well. I formation. Jared Goff play action pass. Fired over the middle. Finds his receiver. Breaks the tackle. And tackles down at the 13-yard line. The Lions have an excellent opportunity now to take the lead with a touchdown and extra point. Great route by Reynolds. Spins out the tackle. Protects the ball well. So he doesn't get the ball knocked out from behind. And they're in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Lions. It's a handoff on 1st down. Takes it inside the 10. Good run from Montgomery. Should be around 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. The Lions inside the 5-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line, rather. It's a handoff again up the middle. Fires forward and they're into the end zone. The Lions have tied this game up, pending the extra point to take the lead.
Touchdown!
The Lions take the lead to tie this game up, and they've got an opportunity now to take the lead if they kick through this extra point. Just when they needed a drive on offense, they get one. Just to put the pressure back onto the Chiefs' offense. And if they kick through this extra point, they're going to retake the lead. And the kick is straight down the middle. It's 21-20 in this game.
What did you predict?
I predicted 27-21.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just saying at the start of this game, a score prediction. Try and find it. There we go. Score prediction. My score prediction at the start of this game was Chiefs 27, Lions 21. Well, of course, if the Chiefs go down and score a touchdown on this drive, and that's how it finishes, I should have put some money on. that must have been worth a decent amount. But the Lions have made a real game of this one and have the opportunity now to pull off the shock if the defense can stand up and get a stop against this Chiefs, possibly force a turnover. But it's exactly what we wanted as a neutral in this game. We wanted a close 4th quarter finish, and we're going to get one. Pressure back on Patrick Mahomes. Of course, without his number one weapon on offense, Travis Kelce, out with a knee injury. He's going to have to rely on somebody else to do the work. Had some missed opportunities, the Chiefs. They haven't looked as crisp on offense as you would expect them to. Tony's had a couple of drops, one that led to an interception return for a touchdown. Couple of more other drops. Mahomes has thrown a couple of passes behind his receivers as well. Hasn't looked as good in this second half, Mahomes. See if he can put together a drive. I mean, he has been money in the past when they've needed him most. We've got to see that firsthand in the Netflix series, a quarterback Netflix series, of how many times he was able to come out and pull off the 4th quarter comebacks. We'll see if he's able to do it again in this one. Has to be said that Jared Goff has outplayed him really in this game. He's been able to throw the ball well, make good decisions, and when needed to, has been able to throw into tight windows as well. And he's given his team an opportunity to pull off the shock in this week 1 NFL kickoff game. So the kick is up. Again, bounced in the back of the end zone. Haven't had a kick returned in this game. So here we go. The Chiefs come out. Who's showing Patrick Mahomes 14 for 24, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Snap back to Mahomes on first down. Quick fired pass for a 5-yard gain. Out to Ross. He sets up a 2nd and 5. Game clock just under 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter. So 21-20. The Lions lead. Heavy run formation for the Chiefs. Handoff to Pacheco. Tackle down 1 yard short. It's going to be a 3rd and short. The Lions, can they stand strong here? So 3rd and 1. Oh, an interesting play. Did not do what the Chiefs wanted it to do. They pulled the tight ends to come under center in a tight formation. They then tried to run the reverse. It didn't work. It was a tackle for a loss. And now they're going to have to punt. Tried to hand off to Rice on the sweep, but the Lions' defensive line burst through. And now the Chiefs are going to have to punt.
I don't really understand what they were thinking.
And the punt is up from Townsend. Bounces at the 30. Takes a good bounce for the Lions as well. And eventually down at the 34-yard line. And now the Lions have an opportunity now to extend their lead and put even more pressure on Patrick Mahomes and that offense when they get the ball back. They'll be looking to take as much time off the clock as they possibly can as well, mixing in the run, which they've done a good job of in this game as well. They've ran the ball well, throwing a lot of different formations, and have the lead by 1 point going into the final stages of this fourth quarter. So great stand, but it's a questionable play call on 3rd and very short. Taking the ball out of Patrick Mahomes, your star player, taking the ball out of his hands and running, some sort of trick play. I think originally, they were trying to make the Lions defensive line jump. The tight end came in at the last second under center. Then tried to make the Lions players jump. They didn't. Took the snap, handed it off to Rice coming across on the reverse. But the defensive line burst through and it was tackle for a loss. And now the Lions, if they can score a touchdown on this drive, can make it an 8-point advantage. If they wanted to go for it, they could go for a 2-point conversion and try and make it a 9-point game and a 2-score game as well. But an opportunity to put real pressure on Patrick Mahomes at home to try and pull off the fourth quarter comeback. They want to take as much time off the clock as they possibly can and limit Mahomes' opportunities next time he does get the ball. Again, just want to say thank you to everyone that has joined us in today's live stream, the first live stream of the season. We had to do it, even though it is early hours in the morning over here. It's after 4 o'clock in the morning. Being treated to an excellent game as well. 21-20, and the Lions have the ball with just over 5 minutes left. Jared Goff under centre on his own 34-yard line. Looked like a false start there. It's going to put them 5 yards further back. Everybody but the centre. The timing was off. It's interesting. Centre Ragno never moved. So we go 1st and 15 now for the Lions. Back on their own 29-yard line. Jared Goff back in the shotgun now. It's a handoff on the sweep. Good blocking out front. And a strong run makes a move. It's going to be a first down and more. 17-yard gain on first down. A great run. And really good blocking by Laporta as well. It's the rookie, Jahmyr Gibbs, from this year's draft class. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Looking to burn as much clock as possible. It's another handoff to Montgomery this time. Fighting forwards. It's a 2-yard gain. Right around the halfway line as well. The game clock ticking around the 4-minute mark. I said the Lions are trying to take as much time as possible off of this game. Trying to finish this drive with points. 2nd and 8. Toss play left to Montgomery. A lot of work to do. Dives forwards, gains 2 yards. It puts them just inside Chiefs territory as well. So a big play coming up for both teams here. Lions hoping to convert, give themselves to score, chance to score give themselves a chance to score points, take more time to clock. Chiefs hoping to get a stop and get the ball back with the Lions only having a 1-point advantage. So it's 3rd and 5. Huge play, this one. Snap back to Goff. It's a handoff up the middle. Montgomery falls 2 yards short. Now what do you do if you're the Lions? I think they're going to at least look like they're attempting to go for it. These are the types of things you need to do if you're going to beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Is he going to actually go for it? So they're going to try and just make the Chiefs jump. I think you go for it here. Shotgun formation. They do snap it. They are going to go for it. Goff gets the ball knocked down at the line. And the Chiefs turn the ball over on downs. And now this is where, the risk comes. You've given the ball back to Mahomes right at the halfway line, only needing a field goal to take the lead in this game now. Now Mahomes, with just over 2 minutes left in this game, has a slightly easier job of not having to drive down the field as far to at least kick a field goal to take the lead. And that's the risk. So Mahomes under centre on his own 45-yard line. Play action pass. Fires over the middle. Oh. And it's dropped by Tony again. As I had a horrible game at wide receiver in this game. Not happy the Arrowhead fans. You can hear the boos.
What is he doing?
It was his drop that led to the interception for the touchdown that the Lions tied the ball game up earlier in the game. Has had a couple of other drops as well. Snap back to Mahomes on 2nd and 10. Again, fires over the middle. It is caught by Sky Moore. It is a first down, but there is a flag as well on the play. We'll see who this is against. And it's hold against the offense. So the Chiefs are going to be set at 2nd and 20 now. Yeah, clear holding. Defensive linemen have beaten him. So 2nd and 20 now for the Chiefs. 2 minutes and 19 left on the clock in this game. The Chiefs trips left formation out the shotgun on their own 35-yard line. Snap back to Mahomes, looking to pass. Fired over the middle. Hits Sky Moore's hands, unable to bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 20. A huge play coming up for the Chiefs.
Jesus. Tony's going to get burnt alive.
Both teams still have all 3 timeouts remaining. Great knockout by Gardner-Johnson. Sky Moore did have the ball, and Gardner-Johnson reached around and knocked the ball out of his hands to force the incomplete. So here we go, 3rd and 20, trips left formation, snap back to Mahomes. Lions send pressure. Mahomes lofted pass over the middle. Oh, should have been an interception by Gardner-Johnson. Going up high, seemed to mistime his jump. Had he brought in the interception there, that could have potentially been the game. Dangerous looking pass. Lofted pass into double coverage, really. Oh, and Gardner-Johnson should have caught it. That would have potentially been the game for the Lions there.
They're going for it or what?
No, they are going to go for it from their own 35-yard line, the Chiefs. That is on 4th and 20. Snap back to Mahomes. It's going to be blown dead. I think that's a false start on the right tackle. Mahomes is calling for the play. He wants to go for it on 4th and 25. Yeah, definitely offside. Definitely a false start. 4th and 25. The Chiefs are going to go for it.
You wouldn't throw it to Tony, would you?
Snap back to Mahomes. Under pressure, scrambles out to his left. Has to look downfield, lofts downfield. And it hits the hands of his receiver and falls incomplete. Hits Sky Moore's hands. It would have been a first down. Mahomes pulls off one hell of a throw. It falls incomplete, and now the Lions are in field goal range already.
There's nothing. It's not Patrick's fault, why is it?
It hits the hands of Sky Moore. It would have been a first down right at the line to gain. A great throw by Patrick Mahomes. And now they do have all 3 timeouts, the Chiefs. The Lions will be hoping to burn the time and, if needed, kick a field goal. But the Chiefs now need their defense to make a play. Otherwise, the Lions are going to pull off the shock in this NFL kickoff game. Soon as people found out that Travis Kelce wasn't going to be playing in this one, more and more people were favouring the Lions. We thought the Chiefs would still have enough, and to be honest, the Chiefs have had their opportunities in this game. They just haven't made the plays when they've been there. A couple of off throws by Patrick Mahomes and drops by his receivers. particularly Kadarius Toney. And now the Lions are on the verge of pulling off the shock. Already in field goal range now. We'll try and see if they can burn through these Chiefs timeouts and get a first down and potentially ice the game there. They might not even need to kick a field goal. Could come away with the win 21-20 and shock the NFL right off the bat with this first game of the season. Pull off the win against the heavily favoured Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, in Arrowhead Stadium as well. Got to say, the Lions have played a pretty close to perfect game. Exactly what they wanted. Let's see if they can finish this game off. So the Lions already close to field goal range. Sorry, in field goal range, close to the red zone now. Lead 21-20. We're already at the 2-minute warning, so they won't have that, the Chiefs, to stop the clock. They've got their 3 timeouts. Here we go. The ball on the 30-yard line of the Chiefs. It's a handoff up the middle. Good push for 5 yards by Montgomery. The Chiefs take their first time out. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. One minute, 53 seconds left on the clock. Jared Goff under center. It's a handoff again up the middle. Montgomery trying to burst through, but well held onto by the defender to pull him back. It looked like Montgomery was going to burst through for the first down, which would have pretty much iced this game. He wasn't able to. He's a couple of yards short. And now the big play coming up. The Chiefs take the second timeout, 1 remaining, 1 minute 47. They must get a stop on this play. If the Lions get a first down on this play, the game is over.
Even if they get a stop, they can kick a field goal.
But the Chiefs will get the ball, though.
Nice.
For Mahomes to go down the field with over a minute and a half, they can more than do that, can't they? Here we go. This is the huge play for the Chiefs. Pretty much everyone up at the line of scrimmage. It is a handoff. And it's close. And I think it's a first down for the Lions, which ices this game. And now the Chiefs do take the final timeout. 1 minute and 42 seconds left. But the Lions can just knee the ball. Was going to be a run play out of the I formation. The Chiefs lined up all their players to stop it and just couldn't. So here we go. 1st and 10. 1 minute 42 seconds left. Chiefs out of timeouts. Just need to knee from here. As long as they don't botch the snap. We've seen it before in the NFL. You think it's simple, but just one botch snap, the ball ends up on the ground. That's what the Chiefs are relying on now. There's the first knee. There's the first knee. And again, barring anything crazy, Detroit Lions have come into Arrowhead on the first game of the season and pulled off the shock and beating the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. So here we go, the second knee coming up. There's the second knee, just one knee away from victory now, the Detroit Lions. And there you go. The Lions have come into Arrowhead on the opening game of the season against the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, and pulled off the shock, beating the Chiefs 21-20. They've played the perfect game on offense and defense. Jared Goff has outplayed Patrick Mahomes in this game. The defense has put Mahomes under pressure. As we said, Mahomes and that offense in the second half have not played their best game. Mahomes has been off with some passes. They've had a lot of dropped passes, particularly, as said earlier, from Kadarius Toney, and a few drop passes from Skylar Moore as well. They've missed that safety blanket of Travis Kelce, but you can't take away anything from this Lions team. They are legit this season. Legit contenders to win that NFC North division and make a real push in the playoffs as well. An excellent performance by them. So just to finish off before we do go, just to let you know for a final time about our NFL Pick 6 competition that we're running this season for a chance to win an NFL jersey of your choice. Make sure you sign up to play. The link is in our description, also in the chat at the top as well. We'll announce 6 games every week. All you have to do is pick the winners of each of those games. We're running up all the way through to the Super Bowl. Whichever player has the most wins, correct picks, will win an NFL jersey of their choice. So make sure you get signed up. The entries close on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. British Summer Time. So make sure you get in there before the closing of that. So all that's left to say is thank you very much for everyone that has joined us today for the opening game of this season. We've got 2 live streams coming for you on Sunday, the first Sunday of the NFL season. We'll be doing one of the early games. We'll probably put a vote out on YouTube for which game people prefer us to live stream and hopefully come along to. Then we will, of course, be streaming the Patriots hosting the runners-up of the Super Bowl from last year, the Philadelphia Eagles, hoping that the Patriots don't get blown out in that one and can do what the Lions have done in this one, keep it close and hopefully pull off the shock. So make sure you come along. All NFL fans are welcome in our live streams. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our NFL content and live streams this season. Thank you, everyone, again for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you on Sunday.